So who do you want the next guest character to be in Smash?
Well, it's got to be Crash Bandicoot. Hashtag put Crash in Smash. All of the games in the Super Smash Bros. Series have been consistently lauded by critics as some of the finest and most polished ever released on a Nintendo platform. A fact almost entirely attributed to the tireless work of a single man, Masahiro Sakurai, a big dick directed man who regularly tests games against the only opponent he deems worthy of his skills, himself.
This guy already sounds like a fucking baller.
Oh, he is, yes, and he's famed in the industry for his tireless and committed work ethic and his seeming inability to take what us lesser peons know as time off. And he's openly admitted on multiple occasions to working 7-day weeks in the lead up to whenever he needs to, like, you know, rock everyone's collective shit with a brand new Super Smash Bros. Game, the development time for which can be several fucking years, which means he sometimes works for, like, literally years with, like, 1 or 2 days fucking off. That's insane.
So I don't actually play a lot of Smash.
I know, get out.
So do they get better every single time a new one comes out, or has there been one that's, like, flagged?
That's a weird question because obviously there is Super Smash Bros. Melee, which still to this day has a competitive scene that is insanely, like, I'll be diplomatic and say as committed to, that game. And they outright refuse to believe that's like the best game in the series. But I say from the point of view of a casual fan, every game in the series got progressively better because they put more characters in, more dumb shit you can do, more features. And the latest one, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, literally has every single character who has ever appeared in a Super Smash Bros. Game. It's more like it's the amount of detail that goes into every single game. Like every character is just like so beautifully realised. Like when they think like Ryu is in the game. Obviously Ryu from Street Fighter, and like the little details they put in, bear in mind it's like got 2 buttons, attack and special move. Like you can do actual combos from Street Fighter games with Ryu, with careful manipulation of how you use the 3 inputs you can put on the character. Not to mention there's like little things like, oh, when you're fighting one-on-one, Ryu will always face the opponent because that's what he does in his original game. It's like, really? What? You don't need to do this, Sakurai. You can take a day. It's like, no, I need to do it. And like, there's like rumours that he personally oversees literally every single frame of animation for every character in the game to ensure it's perfect.
If he never takes time off...
Not when he's making a Smash Bros. Game now.
That's got to be really bad for your health. We've all done an all-nighter before, and that's bad enough.
Yeah, we've not done like 400 on the trot, though, have we, like Sakurai? And yes, he has openly admitted that like his work ethic has dramatically impacted his health, and I believe a couple of years ago he got calcific tendinitis in one of his arms in addition to muscle ruptures because he was playing so much fucking Smash Bros. Like he personally tests all the games as well, and that resulted in him basically losing the use of his right arm. He still came into work and tested Smash Bros. And was even playing video games at home in his free time. And there's like, he writes like a weekly column for Famitsu, I believe it is. And in that he says, yeah, you may have heard that I'm not very well. I've got calcific tendinitis in my right arm and muscle ruptures. It's very painful. And it's also really frustrating because I'm playing through Metal Gear Revengeance at the moment and I have to do it one-handed. And if people don't know about Metal Gear Revengeance, that game is bastard fucking hard.
So does he have one of those special like half keyboards that
No.
people for gaming?
No. He plays it on a controller.
How?
You can play one-handed. Well, actually, you can play 2 controllers at once one-handed. I'm not making this up. This is not a lie. He likes to test the games, and he plays against himself. And ordinarily, he'll play with one controller in one hand and one controller in the other. And he'll play against himself in Smash to make sure everything's working. And he said, "Oh, it's a bit of a shame because obviously now I've got to do that with one hand." So he can play with 2 GameCube controllers simultaneously at the same time with his bad hand, and simultaneously figure out like the movements of 2 separate characters on screen at once. And if you think that's ridiculous, Brad, I should point out that when Sakurai has the full use of his good arm, he can actually play 3 controllers at once, and he puts them in front of himself like the world's most intimidating keyboard. There is an amazing picture out there somewhere that I'm not sure if we'll be able to use, but if you can track it down, like track down the original source, I would love to like have it in the background so people can see of like just him showcasing how he holds like the controllers when he's like, you know, like play testing the game. And he's holding like 2 GameCube controllers. He's got like or he looks like he's doing like Kama Sutra with his fingers on the fucking game controller. And that's like the setup he had, the inefficient one before he realised, oh right, I can play 3 at once if I put them on a desk. He can do wombo combos on his own. No man should have that power. Stop it. That's not fair.
I'm just imagining like in a couple of years' time when he's like working on the next one and his left hand sees up as well. You see him playing forward with his feet.
He probably can. I won't put it past him. He's so stupid. I should point out as well, some of the characters in Smash are actually 2 characters at once. So there's Ice Climbers, which is 2 characters you control simultaneously. So theoretically, Sakurai can control 6 characters at once.
I mean, if he's got a Pokemon trainer has 3.
3? Yeah, so theoretically, if you play 3 Pokemon trainers, you can play 3 fucking characters. So stupid. We're using that as a jumping off point. What's your favourite example of a character in a video game that's actually like 2 or 3 characters at once? So I'm gonna start with Captin Ginyu in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Because Captin Ginyu is actually all 5 members of the Ginyu Force at once, and you control them all simultaneously, and it's fucking awesome. So you play as Captain Ginyu, but part of the gameplay quirk of him is, while you're playing, you have to keep calling in the Ginyu Force to help you to extend combos, and it's fucking brilliant. So,
I will raise you Mr. Burns and Smithers in Simpsons Wrestling.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, you actually think you can win? Excellent.
Ferrator in Mortal Kombat X, where you have the big, huge, beefy, just like Goliath man, and the tiny little girl who just commands him to do her bidding. Oh man, I fucking love the idea of like combo characters, because they're usually so difficult to use, they're the most fun. An example that's not from fighting games that I like is V from Devil May Cry 5. And his quirk is you have 3 demons that you can control simultaneously in addition to V, which means he's actually 4 characters at once. And you can ride around on a panther as your electric bird, like, headbutts people to death as a giant fucking nightmare monster, just does a spinning lariat forever in the background. It's fucking brilliant.
Any multiplayer games or like MMORPGs or whatever they are that have summoners, or
yes.
and they've always got the extra character. Like when I used to play World of Warcraft, and my brother's Warlock had like the minions, and I was always like, that's not fair because everything punches me, but for him everything punches his minion.
Well, the thing is, there's like multiple characters like in Smash Bros. To bring it back to. It's like there's Rosalina and Luma, who's one of my favourite characters in the game. I figured out, oh yeah, well technically if you just let Luma, this dumb little star thing, just stand in front of you all the time, he just takes the hit. And I figured out Luma's got a dunk. And this might not make sense to everyone, but basically a dunk in Smash Bros. Is you just double-footed Seiwataneo stomp people to the fucking heavens. And this tiny little star, like this big, has a fucking dunk. And it's so good. Because he's just off the edge of the stage. And you see what, oh, I'm trying to recover. Booga! Any game where you let me say, okay, the skill ceiling is infinite, go nuts. I'm like, I will happily sit in this game forever, just seeing what dumb shit I can do with the mechanics you have given me. Well, I did one recently that's pretty cool though. You can put it in the video. So I want people to know I'm really proud of this one. I made a combo with Triple Goku, where I made it look like Goku powers up throughout the entire combo, and it's a touch of death, which means it kills any opponent at full health, as long as you get it just right. So you can put that in for me now.
So Sakurai never stops working.
Nope.
And plays against himself.
Yes.
With one hand. With 3 controllers.
Yes.
Why?
And the answer is, obviously, it's because he's a perfectionist who insists upon overseeing virtually every element of development. I said he oversees and signs off on every frame of animation for every character in the game. Because it's at heart like a multiplayer brawler, and what's the best way to test that? By playing the game. The thing is though, you can't be entirely confident any random person you choose to play the game with him is going to know exactly what he wants them to do. So he figured out, well, I know what I want to do, so I'll just play both characters. If I want to test how this move reacts with this, I can either explain it to another person or just pick up a second controller and do it. And I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in the future, after Sakurai's retired, he starts entering doubles tournaments on his own just to style on people, so he can find after all these years of having people put this character in, you can win. Fuck you, and just style on fucking everybody. Just goes in, double dunking every motherfucker.
It should be the final character that they add to the game. Should be him.
We can already make him. We can already put Mies in. Just put him in.
So we just spent a bit of time talking about Smash Bros. I'm going to assume, because I know how much you love it, that we're going to carry on talking about Smash Bros.
We can talk about some Smash Bros. What do you want to talk about Smash Bros? You've not really played much of it, so...
Yeah, I played it quite a bit with you guys when it was around. And
you didn't like it very much.
Well, no, I do enjoy the game. Like you said in the video about how anyone could pick it up and get decent. Like,
yeah.
Within an hour of playing with you guys, I was coming first or second in some games.
Yeah.
So it's not like I felt like I was massively outmatched.
And then we just all said, fuck it, we're all playing Captain Falcon, and then you had to fight the Power Rangers.
So what's your favourite thing to do on Smash Bros? It's dunks, right?
Yes, there is no feeling in gaming more satisfying than pulling off like a fucking dunk in Smash Bros. Because in the newest one, the game slows down and zooms in as you do it. Sakurai knew this is the best thing in the game.
So which characters can dunk?
Most of them.
Yeah.
And I only play ones who can dunk, so if a character can't dunk, I can't play them.
So who's your current main then?
It's King Dedede. And my friends fucking hate when I play King Dedede because I play the most annoying Dedede. Because all I do is just continually just penguin roll everywhere. Because he's just so big. And he's just a fucking giant penguin. And I play him with like the bright pink coat on and call him Home Invasion DDD. Because my lore for that version of the character is, it's like he's heard a noise downstairs, he puts his wife's dressing gown on and comes down with a hammer. That's my lore for that character. Alternatively, I think it's Isabelle, just with a fishing rod. Because she's got a little fishing rod that you can catch people with and just throw them under the stage and they just spike off it. And there's nothing you can do. And she's just this tiny little dog. And all she does is just fish. It's like, there we go, fishing for kills, boys, fishing for kills. Oh man, yeah, I play an eclectic range of characters in that game. And I think like the one that I always go to, shit's getting real, is like, I'm bringing out Ganondorf. Like, the double-footed say-what-now stomp is coming.
A bit of daddy dog.
You can't, no, it's Manondorf. It's Manondorf, or if you're getting with grey hair, Granondorf. And that's what I do. Like, if I play Ganondorf, it's fine, but when I switch to Granondorf, that's when I'm pissed off. It's like, I am going ham right now. Because this is Ganondorf when he's wizened. He's been atop that mountain, listening to Dragon Force, just doing press-ups. He's ready. Let's fucking go.